You're warriors yourself, and I thank you. What a great crowd. Great people from all across the state. First thing I want to do, though, is introduce some of the most important people in my life, and that's my family. I'm going to ask them to stand here on the front row. Have my son Eric, his wife Wendy, late Mae, who's named after me, Jason, Angela, my husband Jerry, who's the light of my life, and Braden and Blaine. And I just appreciate them so much for standing by me. No elected official ever serves without the support of your family. And I just want to say today how much I love them and appreciate them. When I first ran for public office in 1990, Mark referred to this, I brought a clear and precise set of values and principles to the Wilson County Commission. As a state representative and now senator, I've carried these values and principles with me every step of the way. Today, it is time to take those conservative values and principles, the sanctity of life, small and efficient state government, limited and constitutional national government, transparency and accountability in our elected officials, low taxes, commitment to the Second Amendment, respect for individual liberty, and most importantly, reliance upon our Creator God. It's time to take those values and principles to the next level. And so is it an honor to stand before you today and announce that I am a candidate to be the Republican nominee as your next governor of Tennessee. Today marks the beginning of a statewide movement, a movement to put Tennessee first, a movement to put you first. Too often in the past, you haven't felt like you were first. Am I right?
Yeah.
Sometimes government has acted as if you were supposed to serve it rather than it serving you. Am I right? Do we believe that our job is to serve government?
No.
Well, neither do I. And today that is going to come to an end. Many of you have reached out to government when you needed your elected officials to hear your concerns. Did they listen?
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, we the people are not on a need-to-know basis. Today, that is coming to an end. Just last month, the people of Tennessee rose up as one and told their elected leaders no to a gas tax increase. Did they listen? No, they didn't listen to you. But during the next 14 months, they're going to listen to you because you and hundreds of thousands like you are going to rise up again as one and make your voices heard at every party meeting, every town hall, every community gathering, every front door, and every polling place. And you are going to say, it's time to put Tennessee first. It's time for you to put us first. And Mae Beavers is just the person to get that done. And just like you did on August 8th, 2016, when you elected Donald J. Trump, the 45th President of the United States, you are going to confound the lobbyists, you're going to confound the pundits, you're going to confound the media, and you are going to make your voices heard when you elect Mae Beavers as your next governor.
Yes, ma'am.
No more. I'm committed to rolling back those immoral taxes and restoring fiscal responsibility in our budget. For too long, your communities have been put in harm's way by liberal immigration policies that have brought unvetted refugees into our communities and made us unsafe. I'm committed to pushing back against Washington, D.C., and demanding that anyone coming into our state from outside America be thoroughly vetted to make sure they want to be a part of our great nation and what it stands for. We can no longer tolerate a system that does not put Tennessee first, that does not put you and your families first. In 1990, after uncovering a $2 million loss in Wilson County school budget, Jerry came home one day and said, "I'm so upset with what's going on. One of us has to run for county commission and I don't have time." So guess what? We then proceeded to knock on doors and won a seat on the county commission where I championed and passed a Financial Management Act. Seeing the same kind of corruption and cronyism at the state level, I was elected to the Tennessee House in 1994. While there, I championed legislation to protect the unborn and led the fight to preserve important historic sites. The voters of District 17 shocked the political establishment by electing me to the Senate in 2002. No one thought I could beat the entrenched cronyist Democrat. Since then, I have consistently championed the same conservative values and principles that I brought to that first county commission election. I have not wavered 1 inch. Nor will I as your governor. While many Republicans rode the wave of moving to the majority, they forgot the promises they made to their voters. I kept my promises. While many worried about the ramifications of standing up for life, I carried and fought to pass SJR 127, which became Amendment 1 to the Tennessee Constitution on abortion. While some have constantly looked the other way, I have worked to toughen laws on synthetic drugs. While big government officials opposed me, I fought to abolish emissions testings on new cars and to achieve stronger DUI laws. While others were talking, I was listening. While others were huddling in back rooms making deals, I was meeting voters. While others were stacking the policy deck against conservative legislation, I was leading. I was out front championing the values and principles we all stand for.
Yeah.
So what can Tennesseans expect from a Mae Beavers administration? Here are just a few important items. We're going to make Tennessee safe. After the Chattanooga attack on our recruiting stations, we discovered that Homeland Security had no idea of who was coming into our state under the Refugee Resettlement Program. That is unacceptable. Terrorism is a threat right here at home, so I intend to make safety and security a centerpiece of my campaign. Defending the traditional family is an issue that Republicans often talk about during campaigns, but refuse to act upon after the election is over. As your governor, I will make sure that Tennessee focuses on protecting children before they're born and then providing them a safe and secure environment while they grow and thrive. That safety and security extends to making sure that men are not allowed into the bathrooms and locker rooms of It extends to defending the Tennessee Constitution that defines marriage as being between one man and one woman. I will also devote my efforts and attention to ensure that Tennessee taxpayers will get the biggest return possible for their tax dollars with spending focused on results. For the past 6 years, our state budget has ballooned from $28 billion to $37 billion, a 32% increase. Don't you wish you'd gotten a 32% increase at your job this last few years? I didn't lead the fight against the state income tax and spent the last several decades in public office fighting against tax increases in order to have a Republican majority legislature impose a tax increase on fuel while we have a $2 billion surplus. Think about it. While having billions available to use for infrastructure spending, working men and women in Tennessee were slapped with a big increase at the gas pump. This is completely unacceptable. A Mae Beavers administration will lead the fight to repeal the gas tax increase.
Yeah. Yeah.
While other states have passed laws allowing their citizens to enjoy the full benefits of our Second Amendment rights of self-defense, our Republican majority has consistently blocked your right to keep and bear arms. This is unacceptable, and as your governor, I will work with the General Assembly to finally pass full constitutional carry in Tennessee.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
While other states have been making positive changes to their public education by allowing charter schools and vouchers for children in their inner cities, we have allowed unions to beat back our own efforts to try new approaches. This is unacceptable. We can and we will do better under a Mae Beavers administration. While considering this decision over the past several weeks, it has become increasingly clear that conservatives in Tennessee are starving for bold leadership.
They are. Yeah.
They are looking for a governor that will not only articulate the conservative values and principles we have discussed, but will champion them, will fight for them. They're looking for a governor that will take on political correctness, a governor who will spend their money wisely, a governor who will work to keep them safe, a governor who will help the disadvantaged in our inner cities get the education they deserve. I stand here today to offer just that, bold, decisive, and courageous leadership. But I need your help. You see, this is not just about my fight. This is our fight.
Right. Yes.
So will you join me to take our state back?
Right.
Will you help me fight to protect our families?
Yeah.
Will you join me to secure our ability to prosper?
Yeah.
Will you fight to make our cities safe?
Yeah.
Will we all renew our commitment to honor God?
Yeah. Yes.
I announce my candidacy today not with hopes of gaining power or money. I'm offering myself to be your voice, your vessel, your instrument of change. Together, we have the power to change the system. Together, we have the power to vote out the corrupt.
Right.
You, the people, have the power to send a message to the political class and to take back your state.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you have been wanting a clear, consistent conservative to lead the way, then join our campaign. Join our movement as we work to return the power back to you, the people. Let's put Tennessee first. God bless you, God bless Tennessee, and God bless the United States of America.